The craziest shit happened. I was literally just talking about sending the message because it's like a mergers between. You do something, the better you get. So another way, another day. Today's a Wednesday, and today I just had a one-on-one calls. And today I was going through my YouTube, and I started the YouTube journey, like seriously taking it, posting every day 2 months ago. And I was going over my first shorts, and they only had like 2 views, 20 views, and I've learned a lot. The more you do something, the better you get. So I was seeing they were longer, the shorts, the way I say things, they weren't like correct. So, you know, now they get like 2K views, and the more you do something, the better you get. So what I've realized right now is try to do something that you're scared of doing, but that you know you should be doing. So for example, for me right now, it's cold calling. We have a sales team, but then I'm marketing. I'm kind of like managing a team, but I'm not selling / cold calling every day. So I want to get started with that today. So the goal for today is I have a couple of interviews later on, but then I want to get at least like 10 cold calls in. You know, at least try to talk to 10 people or 5, at least 5 for a start. And if I do this for 2 months, I'll probably improve in everything. You know, I can cold call investors, I can cold call customers, and this will definitely shift the way we, even like how our team does it, right? Like for example, for our marketing team, I can give them advice on the company YouTube page, on the analytics, because I know I'm doing it for my personal YouTube and I know what analytics to see. So I can help them, guide them. Same thing with the sales team. If I'm doing it, I can have better insights, and I can also learn from them at the same time. So yeah, if you're scared of doing something but you should be doing, just try it. You know, today could be the day one for you. Welcome back to another day. I literally just pulled out my camera, and there's this random naked man right here. I think he loves the spot always. But yeah, definitely got way better. Now it's a complete change. Today's so warm. We're finally in spring. Today's a Friday, and probably going to go over the calendar and like doing the weekly review for the week. Super exciting. This weekly review really helps me, you know, see what happened over the past week, and then also sign up for events for the next week, kind of go over the calendar for the next week, and then, you know, just really avoids chaos and makes everything more predictable and way better. And yeah, now I'm super excited. I'm heading to a cafe to start and do this weekly review, finish up the tasks that are remaining for the week, and then, you know, jump start next week. The craziest shit happened. I was literally just talking about sending the message, and I think we might have secured a spot for my parents when they arrive. That was so unexpected. I was hoping, you know, I don't know, I wasn't hoping too much from that message, but it might work. I don't know. There's a possibility that we might have secured a spot. That was very quick. And you know, I had like a tight student budget. I already mentioned all of this in the group. And someone I actually met at an event during Halloween is renting a spot, and it's open, and he was like, it's completely fine. I'm like, really? This is crazy. Yeah, super unexpected and crazy, but hopefully we'll see how it goes. We'll see how the next 3 weeks go. Saturday, so doing a little exploring, and I was looking out for events here in NYC today. And since it's spring, first few weeks of spring, at Rockefeller Center, they're having this art decorated theme of spring, which looks super cool here at the Rockefeller Center. Check out this flowers / spring vibes that they have going on here. So some art center came and decorated the whole thing. It does give out cool spring vibes. Like today, it already feels like summer, literally. And it's just spring vibes, flowers, and art. So I definitely try to explore it. Sometimes when you live in a city, you're like, you might get used to your own routine and only places you're used to going to. For me, for example, that's like Union Square or Bryant Park. But then it's good to actually like search for events every week. And then for me, that's Saturdays. Saturdays, I try to go somewhere different, where there's an event going on, where I can explore and learn some more places. And most of the time, the best way to actually learn new places is to host people. I love hosting people. I love hosting my friends or family when they come over. And then I try to go to places I've never been to. Whenever someone comes over, I can show them. I just Google it basically. Now you can use Perplexity AI, one of the best tools out there. It tells you all the good spots that you can visit. Always I'm finding something new to go explore, and that's like the best way to actually go explore places around is host people and show them around. But then be humble enough to be like, I've never been here, so let's explore it together. And that actually just makes the whole trip way more fun. It's like a vacation for you in a city you're living in. So definitely try that out.
Every single one of us to share that experience with.
Welcome back. Currently a Sunday, still dealing with the cold. Today's a stressful Sunday because we have this M&A assignment that we're working on. So we're working on this M&A assignment. It's due tomorrow, and this week I was already working for another assignment at 3 p.m. And going over the weekly prep on Sunday. So it's as little stressful months since graduation is in 3 weeks. A lot of assignments, a lot of finals, but at the same time, GenAIx's work is also growing. Right, we're hiring a new CMO who's joining. The team is expanding, but at the same time, the interns are also having finals, which also makes things a little bit complicated. But it's an interesting time to be in. We'll see. I mean, at least the weather is great. That's like the best thing I have in my mind. And graduation and the parents' visit is soon. But yeah, I'm excited for that. We just updated the website too, since we're focusing more on finance and healthcare. I was working on the website, and now we just need to dive deeper into more research of healthcare AI tools, the finance automations, what are the pain points. But yeah, after this I'll go over and edit some YouTube videos, because that's when I edit the YouTube videos. The weekly YouTube videos is on Sundays, so I'm literally on this call and I'll just be editing until they sort out the financials, because it's like a mergers between. So our assignment is we're analyzing the merger of Pfizer, just acquired a smaller company called Segan, and we're going over like the deal, the market. But then we on Excel, so they're working over the numbers, making sure the numbers make sense, like a whole ass model, Excel model explaining the acquisition costs, what the new entity would look like after this merger or slash acquisition, and yeah, what are like cost savings. They're actually going through it into details of like this mergers and acquisitions deal. Yeah, we're almost wrapping up. It's literally evening. It's almost like 8 p.m. But work is wrapping up. It's like 8 p.m. on Sunday. It feels like a Monday morning madness, but hey, we'll get it done. It's just for last month of school, and then our main focus would just be GenAIx, growing the company and clients. And we have a price negotiation call this week with our first potential client. Josh, he liked the app, but he just wanted a lower price based on his pricing model. So they're reworking the app, like they're reworking some features, removing some non-important features in order to reduce the price. They're offering him this week, so fingers crossed on closing on that deal this week. But yeah, this is what this week's looks like.